So I've never really been into GTA. Not in like a judgmental way, I kind of missed it. I grew up in a pretty traditional household, so GTA was one of those absolutely not games. Like the cover alone probably would have gotten me and my brother grounded. So yeah, that disc was not coming home with us. And by the time I could play whatever I wanted, I wasn't really interested anymore. The whole crime sandbox vibe never really called to me, and when I did try GTA Online, I loaded in, I got taken out by someone just zipping around in a car, sniped, and then rocket launched all within the span of like 10 minutes. So after that, I just quietly uninstalled and thought, yeah, I don't know, maybe this series is just not for me. Then in 2021, I played Red Dead Redemption 2, and this was my first real Rockstar experience. I thought I was just gonna get a cowboy game, some yeehaw vibes, maybe rob a train or two. Instead, I got wrecked. Arthur Morgan isn't just one of the best protagonists I've ever played, he's one of the best written characters in games, ever. He's layered, gruff, kind, heartbreaking, and just trying to be better in a world that won't let him. And when the credits on that game rolled, I just sat there in total silence thinking, what the heck did I just experience? Shortly after that, Red Dead 2 became my favorite game of all time, and it made me realize Rockstar doesn't just do big and loud, they know how to hit. After that, honestly, most AAA games have just felt flat for me. Sure, we've had a couple of gems over the years, but overall, it seems like it's been a lot of big budgets, beautiful graphics, sometimes, and then really nothing else that sticks with you. It's kind of like emotional cardboard with ray tracing. So when GTA 6 was announced, I was excited, but also kind of scared, especially with how the rest of the industry has been moving lately. It's been many years since Rockstar's last game. What if it ends up being a really empty sandbox with no depth? Rockstar set their own bar with Red Dead 2, and it's impossibly high. When the first GTA 6 trailer dropped in 2023, I watched it along with everybody else, and yeah, it looked amazing. Vice City is so vibrant, and the detail was just incredible, but emotionally, I don't know, I didn't really feel anything. I didn't have the nostalgia that other GTA players had, and for me, it just kind of felt like, spoiler, GTA. There was fast cars and heists and hot people committing crimes, and then I saw the female lead, Lucia, and I just was hit with this weird mix of excitement and nervousness. Don't get me wrong, I love a good female protagonist, but I don't know, over the last 5 to 8 years, so many games have been making them feel all the same. They're cold, edgy, not a lot of vulnerability, not very feminine. And even though Rockstar wrote amazing women in Red Dead, I couldn't help but worry. Please don't follow the trends. Please do what you do best. Fast forward to like last week, trailer 2 drops. And I don't know what kind of magic Rockstar sprinkled in on this one, but suddenly I was like, wait, am I going to like this game? There's a completely different tone in this one. It's still very GTA, very over the top and wild, but now it feels more focused, cinematic, and just personal. There's real emotion in it. And here's the thing, for me, that emotion completely transforms how I view the gameplay. Suddenly, all those car chases and heists are not just random chaos happening in the world, but they have stakes and purpose. And when I see Lucia and Jason pulling off a robbery, I'm not just thinking about the mechanics of the scene, I'm thinking about their story. Why are they doing this? What do they have to lose? That emotional connection makes every gameplay element look infinitely more compelling. And pretty much all of that is coming from Lucia and Jason. So at this point, we still really don't know much about Lucia, but from what we do know, she just feels different. Obviously, she's very capable, yes, but very feminine. She's soft when she wants to be, romantic even. And Rockstar, at least so far, isn't stripping any of that away to make her seem tough. And that's really rare in games. There's this shot where she and Jason are smiling, drinking on like a pier, and she's just so happy looking, not stone-faced or hardened, but just like happy to be there. Or when she walks into the room and that gorgeous yellow dress. The camera is not ogling her, but it definitely sees her and it lets you know that she's there. All of this just reminds me of how Rockstar handled women in Red Dead 2. Sadie, Abigail, Mary Beth even, these weren't just typical girl templates, but they were very beautiful and real, just at times very funny and flawed woman. And if they give Lucia that same depth, which it seems like they will, yes, I'm extremely ready to get attached. What really got me with trailer 2 is kind of how they're framing Lucia and Jason together. They're clearly not just partners in crime, but there's a real bond between them. At one point in the trailer, she collapses into his lap and he just holds her. Later, he looks at her while they dance together like he's just so in awe of her and so in love. And suddenly, I found myself not just watching for the action, but I want to know what happens to them. From what we can see, it looks like their relationship is going to be a core part of the story. And if Rockstar gives us a very Bonnie and Clyde style romance with actual emotional weight, I'm all in. It's interesting because I've seen so many people online already start comparing them to Arthur and Mary. Honestly, I see it, okay? I do. The we love each other, but the world won't let us have nice things energy is definitely back. So now I'm just mentally preparing myself because either Rockstar is going to break us all again, or I don't know, they might actually let us have a happy ending this time. Probably not, but I genuinely don't know which one I would want more. Again, as someone who's really never played GTA, my only real Rockstar experience has been Red Dead. So yeah, for me, the bar is Arthur Morgan. Can GTA 6 top that? Honestly, I don't know, but it really doesn't have to. Red Dead Redemption 2 was lightning in a bottle, and GTA 6 doesn't need to beat it, but I wouldn't be mad if it tried. And based on the most recent trailer, I think it will. So yeah, I went from I don't really care about GTA to would I take a bullet for Lucia and Jason in one trailer? And I should have known better than to doubt the studio that made me cry over a cowboy and his horse. Rockstar, you got me again. 2026, hopefully. Let's go. I'll be seated and fully invested and probably in some type of emotional ruin.